Next, Warrington Council says it may have to raise council tax by more than 5% and seek exceptional financial support as it attempts to avoid issuing a Section 114 notice. The authority warns it faces a £90 million funding gap over 4 years and a £39 million overspend this year, driven by rising demand and inflation in social care and homelessness services. A report to Cabinet describes the situation as its most challenging budget yet and says the Council is no longer able to find sustainable savings. The UK and the US have agreed a deal that keeps tariffs on British pharmaceutical exports at zero, while NHS spending on medicines rises. Ministers say the move protects a key industry and gives drug makers long-term certainty after months of tariff threats from Washington. Under the agreement, the NHS will raise its price thresholds and increase overall drug spending over the next decade. Trade officials say the deal secures billions in exports and strengthens the UK's role in global life sciences. This is the first time the amount that the NHS pays for medicines is due to increase in more than 20 years. Sir Keir Starmer has rejected claims the Chancellor misled the public over the state of the nation's finances ahead of last week's budget. The Conservatives accuse Rachel Reeves of creating a pessimistic backdrop to justify tax rises, though the PM insists forecasts left the government with difficult choices. The row follows the resignation of the Office for Budget Responsibility chair after the early release of key budget documents. Sir Keir says the final package protects priorities including the NHS while keeping within fiscal rules. In his speech, Sir Keir defended the budget as making necessary and fair choices. And heavy rain has brought widespread disruption as severe weather warnings remain in force across large parts of the UK. Forecasters say saturated ground and persistent downpours could lead to flooding, travel delays and power cuts, especially in western areas. Some hills may see more than 100 millimetres of rain, well above seasonal norms. Emergency services urge people not to drive through floodwater and say fast-flowing currents could pose a danger to life.